Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Super Wrestling Federation's Saturday Night Powerslam. And look at the entrance ramp, folks. One of the biggest and brightest stars in the SWF, the Woodpecker, Brandon Trout. This man is courageous, brave, and he wants to be a future SWF World Champion. And his opponent tonight is going to make him work for climbing up in the rankings. It's not going to be an easy victory, if a victory at all. This is going to be a challenge because the Chainsaw Bloody Butcher is the opponent for the Woodpecker Brandon Trout tonight. This man is big, bad, nasty, gruesome, you name it. Any synonym for any of those words. You can say it, and you can say it as fact. Chainsaw Bloody Butcher, he's a brawler. He likes to break the rules. He likes to break bones. This man likes to use weapons. He'll do whatever it takes to win. He'll bite your forehead. He likes to make people bleed. Whatever. This man is a hardcore specialist. Brandon Trout, more of a traditional style wrestler. You can see that by the way he wrestles in the ring. And you can look by his ring gear, his appearance. He's well groomed. He's wearing the trunks. He's got the elbow pads, the knee pads, the wrestling boots. And look at that, a Mongolian chop there by the Bloody Butcher. The Bloody Butcher has everything it takes to be a future world champion too. I just don't know if he's interested or not. He definitely doesn't look dressed for the role. We know that he likes to hurt people. He likes to cause bloodshed. I don't know how he feels about championships. He doesn't talk much. He also smells. That's why I don't get too close to him. But man, I don't think he's ever showered. The former Butcher here at the SWF to cause pain, to inflict pain, to cause bloodshed, to do whatever it takes to win. I don't know if he loves competition. I don't know how he feels about championships, but I know he's tough, and I certainly don't want to fight him. I'm going to leave it to the professionals. I'm going to leave it to guys like Brandon Trout, like Luigi Calzone, like Von Stott. Those are the guys that I want to let handle guys like the Bloody Butcher. That's not for me. That's why I'm here on commentary. Look at that, knees to the face by the Woodpecker. Shooting star press. Not even a one count. Too soon to win. A lot of stars here at the SWF try to go for pinfalls early on, and I don't know if it's a momentum thing or if they just lose track of time. I'm not sure. Maybe it's a psychological head game. I don't know. But I do know these two are very unique, very different, and that's going to make for an excellent match. Wait a second here. Off the ropes. Brandon Trout eats a kitchen sink and an elbow to the back of the head. Oh no, Brandon Trout with hands around his throat, lifted off his feet into the air above the head of the Bloody Butcher. Here we go. Staring each other down, back and forth. Elbow, punch, elbow. Down goes the Butcher. The Butcher got slaughtered on that one. And that is a pun, and it is intended. Oh, nice strike there by Trout. Putting everything into that left fist. Look at the strength of the Bloody Butcher. My goodness. Elbow to the back of the head. The Bloody Butcher definitely has more weight, definitely has more muscle mass than Brandon Trout. Brandon Trout looks more the role of a future SWF World Champion. He takes himself seriously. He's very passionate about professional wrestling, particularly the SWF. Brandon Trout has been trying to become the SWF World Champion since the debut match in the Battle Royal. He has yet to be successful in claiming the SWF World Championship, but like every great story, it takes time to develop. But wait a second here. Go to sleep! Knee to the face of the Bloody Butcher! This is going to be a very unique challenge here. Whoa! Look at that! Whoa! Kick off the chest, spinning back kick, and now the high angle Texas Cloverleaf being applied. Brandon Trout showing why he deserves to be a future SWF World Champion. And multiple headbutts. That's why they call him the Woodpecker, folks. Look at that, Trout stalking his prey. Gonna risk it all here. Oh! Oh no! Taking advantage. One. Not enough. Brandon Trout wanting to risk it all. Did not pay off this time. Maybe next time. Oh, DDT dropping it right on his head with a splash to follow. Think about how much strength it takes to kick out of a pinfall from a man like the Bloody Butcher. The guy is huge. The man is a monster. He's got the weight and the muscle advantage. Wait a second, Brandon Trout here. He's got the submission hold applied. Can he submit the Butcher? Oh no, not this time. But that definitely did some damage to the lower back and to the neck. Oh my goodness. Club to the back of the neck and a knee to the chest and an elbow to the back of the head now. Brandon Trout takes a body slam. Oh no! The Texas cloverleaf being applied by the Bloody Butcher. Brandon Trout in danger, but he escapes. That great technical ability. Oh, punch to the gut there. And falling headbutt. Brandon Trout is in dangerous territory, being put into the Tree of Woe position, having his stomach kicked multiple times by the Butcher. Mongolian Chops takes down the Woodpecker. It's the Woodpecker versus the Chainsaw. You're only going to see this match here on Saturday Night Powerslam. Wait a second, pulling the tights, pile driver. In some organizations, that move is banned. It's dangerous. You can break someone's neck. Look at that, the Bloody Butcher. Not usually the type to jump off the top turnbuckle. Move for that diving clothesline and connected. Only a 2 count to follow, though. The match wages on. This war is far from over. Like a deranged junkyard dog, the Bloody Butcher on all hands and knees, barking like a dog. Brandon Trout, once again the recipient of that submission hold. I don't know what you call it. I just know that's got to be painful. That bends you in ways like you were a pretzel. Wait a second there. Oh, the shoulder breaker. That's going to do some damage. Too many of those and you could be facing surgery. Stomp to the lower back. Look at this, the Bloody Butcher going for that submission hold again. Will Brandon Trout submit? No, he does not. Brandon Trout, one of the most resilient superstars in all of the SWF. This man can take so much damage before he even begins to think about giving up. But right now, he's having his forehead bitten like an apple. If that got to the count of 5, there would have been a disqualification ending. But look at that. Brandon Trout lifted off of his feet, the strength of the Bloody Butcher, trying to choke the life force out of Brandon Trout, but he's fighting through the pain, the resiliency. These two men, so very different, but both so very good. The brute strength, the brutality of the Bloody Butcher, the resiliency and the passion of Brandon Trout. These two are colliding. Two very different people. Look at that, kicking off the chest. Brandon Trout with an elbow. Oh, here we go, the back and forth exchange again. And a spinning heel kick takes him down. Brandon Trout wins the exchange with that spinning heel kick, dragging him toward the center of the ring. Wait a second. Oh, once again, knee to the chest and a club to the back. What a great combination there. Another shoulder breaker to Brandon Trout takes him down. Going for the pin. Bloody Butcher. 1, 2, and... oh, 2.9. The Bloody Butcher almost defeated. Brandon Trout goes for another shoulder breaker and a splash.
1, 2.
Almost, but no cigar. Another 2.9. Oh, the Frankensteiner. What a maneuver by Brandon Trout. Axe kick to the back. Brandon Trout is out of breath. Can he keep going? Can he defeat the Bloody Butcher? The Butcher trying to catch his breath. Brandon Trout on the ground. Wait a second here. Drops down. Oh, the lariat takes down the Butcher. Brandon Trout, what's he going to do next? Axe kick. Wait a second here. Oh my goodness, another maneuver by Trout. Wait a second here. What's he doing? Oh, it looked like he had something in mind. But the Bloody Butcher got back to his feet before he could pull off the maneuver, I think. Oh no, biting his forehead like an apple. This is not looking good for Trout. The open wound, being bitten yet again. Oh, a club to the head there. Mongolian chops. A favorite maneuver there by the Bloody Butcher. Oh no, the stretch muffler! The stretch muffler being applied! He's trying to break the leg of Brandon Trout. Will Trout give up, or will the resiliency continue? He kicks it with his other foot. He escapes the clutches. What will Brandon Trout do next? Headbutt by the Woodpecker, living up to the nickname. Come on, Trout. Fight through it. Oh, kicking off the chest here. Wait a second. He's stealing his move. Oh my gosh. The shoulder breaker. Brandon Trout stole a move out of the playbook of the Bloody Butcher, but he's paying for that now as his forehead being bitten like it were an apple. Oh, look at that. Oh, the shoulder breaker once again being dished to Brandon Trout. Wait a second, off the ropes here. Clubbing, takes him down with the lariat. Going for the submission hold. Trout is in trouble. Brandon Trout's face buried in a puddle of his own blood while having his limbs stretched. But Brandon Trout escapes. Brandon Trout fights with the pain. Oh, pulling the tights. A pile driver. That might put him away here, folks.
1, 2.
No! Only a 2 count! How is Brandon Trout fighting through this?
1.
The open wound, once again being attacked. Being ripped. The flesh being ripped even farther with the teeth of the Bloody Butcher. Wait a second here. Wait a second. The Trout Buster! One of the signature maneuvers of Brandon Trout. Wait a second. Wait a second. What's going to happen here? Oh, the Frankensteiner. What a maneuver, folks. Once again off the ropes here. Oh, drops him on the back of his head. Brandon Trout starting to fight more viciously here. Oh, no. Tight pulling pile driver. Trout is down. The puddle of blood getting all over the shoes of the Bloody Butcher. Not that he minds. Oh, no. No, the submission hold being locked in again. I don't know how much more Brandon Trout can take. But he fights through it yet again. The Bloody Butcher can't seem to put away Trout, but he knows how to land on his head as he takes a critical move there by Brandon Trout. Oh no, he's trying to choke the life force out of him. I think Brandon Trout is starting to turn blue. The oxygen not available. But Brandon Trout escapes, and now he's back at it with a back and forth contest. Spinning heel kick. Brandon Trout taking back control for the time being. No! Oh my gosh! No! The testicular claw! How he's not being disqualified is beyond me, and then he rips his nails across the bottom of the crotch. That's exactly how the Bloody Butcher won at the Halloween Spectacular. Face your fears. Wait a second, Brandon Trout waiting for the Bloody Butcher. Look at that, risking it all, and he succeeds successfully. He risks everything with the high-risk maneuver. Wait a second here. Oh, the clubbing lariat. Brandon Trout falling on the back of his head, bleeding all over the mat, all over the canvas, and on the shoes of the Bloody Butcher. But wait a second here. Oh, no. Just when we thought he was going to turn around, he takes a knee to the chest, and now, back in the stretch muffler, Brandon Trout looks to be in complete agony, but he's not giving up. He kicks him with his other foot, breaks free, just like he did earlier. Oh, look at that. Brandon Trout might be able to pull out the victory here. Wait a second. Ice Mountain Driver! The finishing maneuver. Shooting star press to finish him off. 1, 2, 3. Brandon Trout has defeated Chainsaw Bloody Butcher on tonight's edition of Super Wrestling Federation's Saturday Night Powerslam. Brandon Trout is a future SWF World Champion, and my God, he is a legend in the making.